any races NASCAR-wise. He's going to run some late model races, but then he'd make a decision after that. He said you never say never to getting back behind the wheel.
Never for me.
You're going to say never? Okay.
Not at this level.
Well, all right.
Not at this level.
And yet you're the one who gets behind the pace car every single week.
Well,
so
yeah.
you still have that urge to go around a racetrack,
Has
right?
airbags.
Okay.
The only reason I'm part of this show is because you scare Steve to death every week, and so he needed a little time to recoup before the rest of the day and night came in.
Stephen Parsons ran the truck race last night, running this Xfinity race tonight, and spotting for Corey LaJoie in the Cup race tomorrow. So when this practice is over, he's got to run upstairs, spot for Corey LaJoie, run back down, get ready to race. He's doing the triple header this weekend.
We talked to him before practice started, and he said, I'm not sticking up there for qualifying. He'll be fine on his own for qualifying. He said, I got to come back down and get ready for the race. Not the Xfinity cars, but others at short tracks. Do you look to the left of the A-post, or can you look to the right of the A-post when you're going into the turns? These turns are so tight. Are you looking out the window, I mean the driver's side window at the line, or are you looking out the windshield still for the line?
Depends on who you are. Me personally,
Yeah.
I was still out the windshield, just close there. You know, Earnhardt leaning over there, Dale Sr. leaning over there. I mean, he only had one place he could look, and that was out the A-post.
Yeah.
But it is. I mean, you know,
It's right there.
There's choice. Yeah, yeah. And I mean, trying to figure out where you need to look and how you want to adjust. And
Carson Ware, second fastest, and he was sideways on his first lap.
Marcus Glenn last week when Ryan was out on track and running very well, he had got stage points, and Sammy had struggled, and it swapped to where Ryan Sieg was in and Sammy was out. Take a look at this. Chad Fincham posts a lap of 16:13 and his fastest of the 8 that have been out there.
They're from Knoxville, Tennessee.
The one Tennessee driver in the field.
Hometown race.
And how about that? So Chad Fincham posts the fastest lap.
13, P1. Good job.
And he too, this will be his 5th starts. Just a handful of starts for Jeffrey Earnhardt behind the wheel of the 26 this year.
that was an impressive corner there, Jeff, to start out.
It was. He was fast in practice.
Yeah. Well, every Earnhardt's ever been here has been out there.
And lap 1, about that 16 flat, 16:04 for Jeffrey Earnhardt.
It's very cool to have this scheme on with National Truck Driver Appreciation Week, and I'm excited to hopefully lock ourselves in the playoffs tonight. Just have to have a good night and execute. Thanks, Amy.
Big lap for Anthony Alfredo as he goes out and posts the fastest lap, the first sub 16-second lap we've seen.
Yeah, I was just watching him before I looked at the clock or anything like that, and I'm like, that car looks like it is flying through the corners. That first lap was just so impressive, and he knows what he's got to do here tonight.
We tried to do it with Allgaier when he had Hellmann's. So maybe if Junior can do it.
He can do about anything he wants. So,
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's wishing the back end were a little more secure than what it was right there. We'll see what happens here.
Wasn't able to roll the center of 1 and 2 quite with the speed that he wants to. Had a good exit.
He's got some potential here with that first lap.
4th fastest on lap 1 is 16:07.
I think this is the most difficult thing to do when you don't race all the time.
Yeah.
Is to sit, to go practice, and then understand how much more grip your car may have than the last time when you sat in it. Because the guys that do it every week, you get into a rhythm. You know what to do. And even the team gets to know what you want as a driver from practice to qualifying, but only running a few races a year makes the tempo and the rhythm very difficult.
Jesse Love takes his hat off as Dale Jr. goes by in qualifying. Defending series champion Cole Custer now on the track, and he'll be on the clock here in just a couple feet right there at the start-finish line. And so Anthony Alfredo has been watching the scoring pylon and the big scoreboard in the center of Bristol Motor Speedway, and anxiously awaiting to see if someone could outdo what he's done. And it didn't take long with Cole Custer. A 92. 15.92 for Cole Custer. Bumps Alfredo to second.
Look how close it is, though. 92 to a 93.
And Cole Custer on his second lap runs
93 P1.
Solid lap. I mean, you think about it. I mean, that is a good lap. He got loose. He got into 3, and the back of the car didn't stick, and that hurt his speed on the first lap. But still, 4 fastest.
16.04 for Allmendinger. 1 to go. Chandler Smith in the 81, the last opportunity to knock Cole Custer off the pole here in Bristol. Here's another one of the young drivers at 22 years old coming out here. 2 wins already this year. 1 at Phoenix, which is huge because that's where the championship will be decided. His other win came at Richmond, so the short tracks may be favoring Chandler Smith. We'll see how he does here at Bristol.
That's a great turn 1 and 2.
Wow. Wow. Oh, that car looks great.
Can he hang on? Not only hang on,
shut her down.
he has just
good.
dominated this qualifying
Good job.
session. Chandler Smith, 15.81. Cole Custer's like, wow, I didn't know there was a 15.81 out there. So the front row is made up of Chandler Smith and Cole Custer. And as you mentioned, drivers up there looking impressive in their qualifying runs. Anthony Alfredo. You have Jeremy Clements. You have Jeffrey Earnhardt. Drivers that are up there inside the top 10 that could be the spoiler tonight.
Yeah, it really could. Ryan Sieg qualifying 12th. So, and then you go back, got Truex, who I expect to be a guy that could win this race tonight. He's back in 16th. Austin Hill in 17th. Sammy Smith 21st. Sam Mayer 20th. So good cars back in the pack.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.